Good morning, my lovely ladies. Oh my goodness gracious, I cannot believe it's been a month. I was looking back and it has been a month since I've been on here to be able to share with you guys, to be able to all sorts of things. As far as Facebook Lives, right? We've been definitely having some fun with throwback videos, just reminding ourselves all the different ways that we can empower ourselves, take care of our health, all that stuff. And as I shared with you guys in last night's post, in that, oh my goodness, it has been a whirlwind of a month. I cannot believe that June is almost over, that May was a whirlwind. I don't know about y'all, but my summer has just been super crazy. You guys know that I traveled a couple weeks ago for an entire week. It was all about business and empowerment and being able to just really be able to step into serving not only you better, but others better. Had the business merger with Christina Sessums of Purely Simple Organic Living, right? Oh my goodness, my tongue gets all tied up sometimes. So a lot going on. On top of it, at the end of March, we entered into this whole virus stuff, right? And then we have lots of other things. So there is a lot going on in our world. So, and as we talked about it back in March, back in April, and just how to be able to continue to keep our immune system boosted, we are now entering into much warmer months. So hopefully there will be less concerns, less fears, and just really protecting ourselves, not only physically, but emotionally, energetically, all of that stuff. So today, I thought it would be super fun as I got myself and y'all back into the habit of me hopping on once a week and doing a Facebook Live, doing a training video of sharing with you what I ordered in my wellness box this month and why. All right, so we know that there were some really great promos and things going on, right? One of them had to do with the neroli oil being the free oil with the 125 PV order up to the 15th of the month, right? So yes, today is the 17th, but we still have the Immortal oil, which is with a 200 PV order, still available. That's up through the end of the month. So that's a really great one. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you about this oil before I go on to the other stuff. So my sweet hubby got a horrific gash. Oh my goodness, it was back in beginning of March or beginning of April, right when all of the stay-at-home stuff started to take place. And we're talking a gash that really and truly he should have, excuse me, he should have gone to get stitches done. It was not pretty at all. So he asked me right away what oils to be able to use on it. So we used lots of different oils. We cleaned it out really good. We put some of the Correct X in it to just help, since that was able to go in it a little bit better to stay in with it. Frankincense in it. I just kept muscle testing him what he needed each day, each 2-3 hours, stuff like that. Once he'd wrap it though, some cool hacks is that we used the flex kind of tape, the athletic tape. It'll come to me what it's called, a rock tape. So we would get gauze to put over the wound and then rock tape it. Because rock tape is more flexible, it allows oxygen into it. Those of you who might not know about, so rock tape, its purpose is to be used on muscles to help bring oxygen into the muscles to support soreness or to prevent soreness. It's especially helpful for extreme athletes or all that stuff, right? But the cool thing about this tape is it's very flexible and it stays really well for a really long time. You can shower with it, things like that, and it doesn't move for multiple days. So the advantage to it is it's flexible, but then because it's a wound, it's needing to be able to receive oxygen, right? To be able to continue to heal. So with the oils and this rock tape being around the wound, it helped continue to bring oxygen into the space. So super cool. So anyways, we packed it with oils and would cover it. But on the second day, I kept getting a sense that he really needed Immortal. And the reason being is because it has myrrh, which we know is a liquid bandage. It has frankincense. It has, let's see if I can look at all of them. I really should be getting my reading glasses, but you know, I'm not going to. So lavender, which is really soothing. Sandalwood is soothing. Helichrysum, again, helichrysum is another powerhouse, just like myrrh with being a liquid bandage. And then rose, right? So I just kept getting a strong sense that he needed Immortal on it. And so that's what we did. We cleaned it out really good, and I just kept dousing it with Immortal. Had him also taking On Guard Plus internally so that he could fight off any infection. And I will tell you that he got kind of lax with his oils and taking the On Guard Plus probably for, you know, he was really good for about 3-4 days, and then he stopped doing anything. And about 3-4 days later, he came up to me and he said, I think it's getting infected, and it looked really icky. So we cleaned it out. We had to actually get the scab to come off of it, had him soak his leg really good, scraped the old yucky stuff off, and started repacking it again, this time with just Immortal, and then wrapping it On Guard Plus. And within 3 days, there was no puffiness around it. There was no infection. There was no obviousness of infection. And he even was starting to get a little bit of a fever due to the infection. And fever came down. It was really low, mild fever. So anyways, this oil is really and truly, it goes now in my, what I would call my emergency kit, my, you know, first aid type of kit. So don't think that it is just a oil for, you know, our feminine beauty and for smelling good. It is a powerhouse, super cool. And again, remember that the Immortal doesn't have the word touch on it, so it's not diluted. No fractionated coconut oil in it. So if you want to last a little bit longer, what you can do is grab a little pipette and suction some of it out into another roller bottle with fractionated coconut oil and create a roller bottle with it with whatever ratio you want it to be. I use it straight up the way it is because powerhouse oils to be able to really cleanse, to soothe, to heal, all sorts of things. All right, so I definitely placed an order to be able to get the Immortal oil for free. So let's look at everything that I ordered and why and all the funness of it. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot cocoa because that's what I was in the mood for this morning. I already had my coffee. I haven't had my tea yet. I was in the mood for hot cocoa. Just felt like a fun kitty kind of thing. All right, so let's talk about neroli for a moment. So those of you who were able to snag the neroli, it is known for its cleansing properties. All right, it's good for cleaning household surfaces. It can help with our skin health. It smells a lot like tea tree oil and eucalyptus combined. All right, it has that same kind of cleansing feeling that eucalyptus has as far as smelling. I really like the way it smells. I'm gonna put a couple drops on my palm, rub together, put on my chest, back of my neck. I can really feel it opening up my lungs. It's really super awesome. All right, so it's suggested that you can use it with eucalyptus, bergamot, lavender to just enhance its, you know, properties and stuff. And it is from the same family. as the tea tree oil. All right, so let's talk a little bit about it. We're gonna look at our wonderful sheet of information. So it is a large evergreen tree, and it's found in Asia, in Asian countries, and it has 5-inch long leaves, yellow tinted flowers that flourish into tight spikes, right, at the ends of the branches. Super cute, super pretty. I love looking at how these oils, what they look like in their plant form. It is just beautiful, some of them. Really enjoy all of them, but you know, that's just me. I like seeing how our earth is able to provide for us all of these amazing tools and these amazing gifts, right? So it has been given lots of different nicknames, such as paperback or paper bark tree, tea tree, bottle brush, things like that, right? But it is, again, a relative of the tea tree oil. It's just a little bit sweeter and a woodier aroma. So that just gives you a little bit of backstory about this oil. All right, so that's the neroli oil. So we've looked at immortal or neroli oil. Another oil that I'm not gonna say I'm out of, because let's see where I have it. Oh, yes, there it is. So many of you know my lovely history and stuff with myrrh, right? So myrrh is super thick. This is my last bottle of myrrh. I had put a dropper on it, and it allowed itself to grow out of it. It got really crusty, but again, it helps you see that myrrh is truly a liquid bandage, all right? So I haven't always had great luck of how to make sure, because a lot of times my myrrh, this orifice gets really gunky. All right, so my thought had been a dropper top wouldn't get gunky. I'd be able to pull it out and drop it. But it decided to, up around the seams, come up and around all that stuff. So there is myrrh inside of this bottle, but I wasn't able to get to it anymore. So I decided we'd start fresh. Get a new bottle of myrrh. And you can see, I'm going to show you how thick it is to come out. So it's just a matter of patience. See, it's super thick, all right? But, and you can feel its oil, how thick it is. It has a very soothing smell, all right? A very warm smell. So properties of it for physical is, again, I want you to think about, it was used to prepare Jesus's body, right? So you know it's soothing for wounds. It is healing, has lots of reparative stuff. Emotionally, it's also reparative. It helps and soothe that mothering and nurturing and even bonds between mother and child, things like that, all right? So powerful oil. My daughter loves this oil, which warms my heart. So anyways, really awesome, wonderful oil when you're wanting to feel connected to either your own personal motherhood, to being a mother, or having a mother, having, you know, helping bridge bonds between you and your mother, or just feeling connected with being a nurturer, all right? It's a really great oil for that. Then some practical things that we needed, that we got, was the On Guard cleanser or cleaner concentrate. I use this in my dishwasher. I use this throughout the entire house. I put a tablespoon in the toilet and swish. I use it for countertops. Oh my goodness, use it for everything. Then, and I did our, you know, we're allowed to do On Guard spray, 2 of them per month right now. So Josephine was needing one in her bag. Brian was almost out of his. I'm still doing good on mine. So we just been making sure that we definitely have our On Guard spray. And then the empty bottles are super handy for creating you know, more On Guard spray, whether it's for family or friends or just to be able to have extra bottles around. Also great for using for hairspray, traveling hairspray, great for using for traveling soaps, all sorts of different ways and hacks, all right, to use these little bottles that are really sturdy. Let's see. Jo always needs her Serenity. This Restful Complex, it is a mainstay in our house. I typically have a bottle or two extra always, just in case, because we have learned we do not run out of this, so that she can definitely sleep no matter what. Needed some more fractionated coconut oil, can never have enough of fractionated coconut oil. And then ordered some more of the bone nutrient, just so that everybody is making sure that they're getting their vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, just keeping our immune system extra boosted. Yes, we are in the summer months, and so D should not normally be as important, but there are tons of great studies. You can go check out Dr. Mercola, Dr. Axe, several different studies that are talking about how D and C right now, especially with everything going on in our environment, how it really super supports and boosts our immune system. So this is a must to make sure keeping things boosted. And I've been actually having all of us take a little extra just to, you know, keep things just going really good. Definitely took advantage of the body mist, 10% off, because I love this stuff. Oh my goodness, it's just amazing. And especially with summer, you know, having a lighter oil versus just the body butter is just really nice, and it is hydrating, very hydrating. You know, during the winter time, I use it with the body butter. I like the combination of the two. And I, you know, think about the fact that it is with the beautiful blend. So it reminds us as women that we are beautiful, that we are beautifully, wonderfully made. And that's what I just love about this blend in this body mist. It just really and truly, it brings in that emotion for me, especially when my legs are feeling sore or heavy, you know, things like that. All right, so now, two other practical things. I got some extra misters. So we have found some really fun things to use these misters for. So we don't use them just for air fresheners and all that stuff. I have vinegar, just vinegar and water in one of my other ones, for using for marinating on chicken and on salads, because it has this nice mist, even mist, right? You know sometimes when you do spray bottles, you'll get a mist but then blops, right? Don't you love that description? Mists and blops. But this gives a nice even mist. But when I first started using them last year, Josephine was laughing at me because I sprayed something down on the counter and I looked up to talk to her and I had it in my hand and it kept spraying. So super funny. Just know that since it is a continual mist, when you pump it, it will continue to mist until it's done. So another great hack to use these for, you can make your hairsprays in it, counter cleaners, bathroom cleaners, air fresheners, marinade mists, salad mists. I mean, just so many great uses for these misting sprays. So think outside the box. Lots of great ways to use them. So then let's see. So next, the Amavi. So Brian really loves this soap. And I hate that I only can get it like once a year. So, and sometimes they do sell it separate. And when I'm able to nab it, which next month they probably will, typically the month after Father's Day, they'll sell the things individually. So we'll have to keep our eyes open for that, right? But he loves this bath bar because of the fact that it does have the charcoal in it. Let's see, what are some of the other things that it has in it? Just lots of really great ways to just soothe the skin, cleanse it, and then not feel super slick. Like, he doesn't like soaps that make his skin feel slick because he doesn't feel like he gets clean. I don't have that problem, but he likes that squeaky clean feeling. And then, ironically, I like the Ooo oil itself. He's not a cologne kind of guy anyways, so, but I like this one because it's about power and strength, right? So it has the Buddha wood oil in it, balsam wood oil, black pepper, hinoki, patchouli, and cocoa. So I think what it is, I'm smelling the cocoa, all right, and I'm just, I don't know, it's a really empowering oil that I really like. And then who doesn't need extra little pouches and cases? I thought, I can always use this, or he can use it, or I can use it as a gift to put some goodies in it for somebody. Guess we'll have to see and find out, right? Then, almost done, the Citrus Bloom collection. Okay, I fell in love with the oil itself the other month when it was our free oil. So I was super excited at the fact that I was gonna get a foam hand wash, a deodorant, and a hand lotion. So let's check out this hand lotion. I haven't even opened this yet. I am super excited to see what this smells like. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, that's super soft. I love it. Oh my goodness. And it's really silky too, and not greasy feeling. Oh, it's gonna be a really great hand and body lotion for after being out in the sun, if you think about it, to just really replenish all of our moisture, vitamin C, things like that, right? So, super cool. And finally, it was my anniversary month. Did not even realize, of renewing my membership. So I got my free peppermint. All right, we're gonna open this up because I wanna show you a hack that I've been doing. You know, I've taught you guys to put a drop or two on your hand to be able to palm diffuse, put it on the back of your neck to help cool you, to help wake you up. But something I've been doing is right under my nose also. And on the sides. Not too high up because we don't want to get close to the eyes, right? But right under my nose so that I'm getting that continual diffusing effect right under my nose. Plus it's opening up my lungs. So I've been doing this with a lot of oils that, let's say I want to palm diffuse and I want to continue to smell, whether it's Motivate, but I've been doing it especially with the oils that have the blends that have mint in with it. So like Motivate or Breathe, different oils like that to just help my lungs to continue to stay cleared out, because I know that our lungs are part of our concerns right now. So whether you're having to wear a mask or not having to wear a mask, whether you're choosing to wear a mask or not choosing to wear a mask, just being able to continue to help clear out our lungs, especially if you are wearing a mask. You want to continue to help your lungs get super cleared out, right? And to be able to help your respiratory system stay super strong and healthy. So that was my wellness box for this month. I hope this was fun for you guys. It was fun for me. I am so glad to be able to be back and to be able to share with you guys. I'm going to be hopping on my Kelly Frick Connect Warrior Women group to be able to share some things going on there. I will make sure and post that video here for you lovely ladies. But definitely hop on over there and engage there too, because I love seeing you guys, love hearing from you, and reach out. Let me know if there's anything I can do to support you, serve you, to empower you the rest of this month into next month. I will be posting and sharing. I will be doing an Itovi scan come and go day. I'm looking at that in the next week and a half, 2 weeks tops, so that those of you who want to swing on by to have tea and an iTovi scan to be able to look at what you need for the month of July. Stay tuned for that. All right. You have a beautiful and blessed day, and I look forward to hearing from you and to sharing more with you soon. All right. You take care and God bless.